Good morning, everyone. We are from Team 2. Today, we are here to discuss about climate change and corporate responsibility. And we are here to do a group discussion about the topic. Actually, in the present days, the climate is changing drastically because due to the pollutions and chemicals which the industries are using regularly, it was completely affecting the climate. You know that in the past the climate used to be very natural and there used to be seasonal climate changes, like there used to be rains only in rainy season and it used to be a little extra hot during summers. But you can also observe that during this summer, due to the El Nino and La Nino effect and due to the chemicals and industrial pollution, the heat percentage has increased a lot, and you can also see water droughts. I think that these chemicals and all the poisonous gases which these industries who are not responsible about the damage they are causing to the society is making a lot of impact to our society. And I think if this keep on continues, the future will get affected and the next generation will face a lot of problem. How do you think that the corporate societies should be responsible about the climate change because of them?
Yeah, as you said that there is a drastic change in the past and in the now, and there will be great change in the future too. For the future generation, the consequences will be more and will be affected more. So the corporate systems of the company should take an action, severe action against this. So there was some tips and some methods to reduce this pollution. So we can afforest the, we should stop the deforestation so that when the plant number increases, the pollution count will be decreases. So and also there were some treatment methods to treat the sewage water and the pollution too. So I think these companies should follow this, and the government was keeping these restrictions to some limit, but some of the companies were following and some of them of not. So I thought the company should follow the strict rules by the government and also should establish these in a particular proper way. In a particular area, which in which the people will be not affected from this. So, what do you think about this, Sirisha?
So what you both said is absolutely correct. And every year the temperatures in summer season are getting more worse than previous years. So in rainy season, some areas are getting flooded, like we have saw Kerala floods. And in some areas there are no rains at all. In some areas the crop is completely damaged, and in some areas due to no rains the crop is not at all growing. In this way, these temperatures are getting increased, so we have to plant more trees. And the government should take severe action regarding this. The corporate is main responsible for these actions. So what do you think about it, Rossi?
Yes, seriously, you said absolutely right. And when the industry chemical wastes are directly going to the sea, in the sea they're eating the fishes and everything. The people are getting so many diseases like obesity, like that. So,
These people said exactly correct. Some, for example, pharmacy industries are very defect from our health. Example, in Srikakulam blast, in pharmacy company, one company were blast. Those people are affected by so much of pollution, so much of diseases. How much we can reduce this problem?
As you all said, it's right. So corporate companies are very responsible for these actions, and there are so many efforts which are causing by their pollution. And I think the waste which they are using, they are just going to see, and everyone is suffering from various diseases. The corporate companies should take action and take the responsibility for happening this kind of damage, and the government should take serious action on this. What do you think?
And also, we all heard about the acid rains, right?
Yes.
So, what makes this acid rains? If the chemicals are the pollution coming from the corporate companies, which will be emitted during the cloudy day or somewhat. So, they thought that these cloudy days will help them to mix these chemicals into the clouds, which makes us later the acid rains, which will be very affected to the people as well as the crops, and also landowners will be also affected. And also, while absorbing this water, this acid rain, they directly goes into some nearby lakes or rivers, which affect the total water body. So I think this will be the very serious case. I mean, it happens nowadays.
Yes, Shravani, I want to add one point to you. Actually, these acid rains are also caused due to the pollution which the industries release. So I think when they are responsible, drastically the acid rains will also decrease, and due to these acid rains, you can also see that Taj Mahal is getting from whitish to the yellowish color. So I think when these industries get responsible, definitely there will be a change in our society. So I think together we think that the climate change can be changed only when these industries are responsible. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning. Today, discussion topic is about climatic changes and uh, how the corporate should take their responsibilities and maintain the surroundings around your city according to the climate changes. What is the practice?
According to me, in the modern days, the climate change was the very effective, and as well as the cooperatives and the managements need to take actions about the climate changes. Once first you can take the over the there is the places like major effect to the rains or climates, they can easily shift to the another place. These type of precautions are mainly taken by the corporators, and as well as some of the food instance can be damaged. What is your opinion, Rohit?
In my opinion, climate change is mainly because of the pharmaceutical companies. For for the pharmaceutical company owners more uh, need to be more.
Yes, so what Rohit said is about all truth, because the pollution coming from industries leads to global warming, and it leads to more rain, heavy rains, like acid rains. If there are more rains, flood can be occurs. Then some of them houses were damaged due to more floods.
Corporate companies should take responsible and take precautions about these climate changes, sudden changes. It leads to floods, like air pollution. uh, It leads to acid rains. It, it is more threatened to the society. So corporate companies should take responsible and take precautions.
Nowadays, industries are polluting the climate change, and the industries and the cooperatives are responsible for the climate due to their heavy rains and polluting the society, and they should be more concentration on the industries.
Main thing, climate changes for the industries and some other sectors. Mm, there are take a corporate responsibilities to avoid these climate changes, and mainly give the precautions before the climate change, and also there are the main purpose to the climate change.
As you said, right, the nowadays so many businessmen and as well as the popular politicians occur the banks of the rivers and as well as lakes. When the climate changes occurs, these type of properties are all going through with the river. These type of problems are
Through the
faced.
companies, the rivers polluted, sea polluted, through those waste.
So at last, corporate companies and all should be take more responsibilities according to the climatic changes. So this is what.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good morning to everyone. Today we are discussing about climate change responsibility of corporates like Taj Mahal, which changes from white color to brownish black color because the reasons of pollution, which are chemical pollutions, and so many products are against that corporate companies because of there are so many losses of women on the earth to pollute over pollution, and this is mainly reasoned by the corporates which are water which is flowing to the some rivers and responsible for loss of fishes also. What is your opinion on this?
My opinion, also climate change affects properties constructions. Also humans are affected due to climate change. Corporations of buildings. Bhopal and LPS. There is a lot of people are affected due to a climate change. Cons- Due to this climate change, we are seeing the last year, Sikakulam, there is so many lot of people are died due to this climate change.
I think corporate corporations are this industry should follow the CSR. CSR stands for Corporate Social Responsibility. Resources, reusable resources, and less less chemical resources, use less chemical resources, and they should concentrate on the dangerous chemicals. So they should use these CSR rules and should follow the CSR rules. By this following these rules, they should save this nature by these chemicals. What?
And also, so many areas, the roads are also damaged due to climate change. The corporate industries are take responsibility to make so many villages are polluted with the rivers. It is also a cause of our daily life.
These are all our opinions about the climate change, which is responsibility of corporates, and their corporates should follow government rules regarding the pollution.
Ma'am, we are
Srinivas. Still I am. Just one
Just
more
few
line.
minutes, ma'am.
I can't give you few more minutes on live stream. First you complete this. After that you can do with that. Okay, now stop writing first. Concentrate on this. Can you say my Okay, shall we start?
ma'am, I am understood.
Ah, 11:10 you are having that. Call the stand properly. Please maintain your body language because you people are holding your hands at the back or you are making like this and steady. Upper chapter like discuss చేస్తాం కొంచెం. So make your hand gestures. Oh, thank you. No. Are you understanding? So please be comfortable. Make yourself free means you will automatically speak very well. మీరు బిగిసిపోతే మొత్తం అంతా కొలాప్స్ అయిపోతుంది. I won't speak much more.
Yeah, a very good morning to one and all. This is from ECC Team 2. So, as we know that, while comparing the past and the now and the future, there is a drastic change in the climate. So, if we think what makes this change, we will definitely think that the companies, the corporate ones, which makes the more pollution, cause these dramatic changes in the climate from the past few years. So, as we know that, but these also help us in providing the employment to the youth, etc. But there are concerns that makes the pollution worse too, as they are polluting by releasing the harmful smoke and the gas into the air directly, and also the sewage water into the seas and the nearby lakes and the water bodies. So I think they should take some measures before releasing these waste into the water. So Anjali, what do you think about this? What do you prefer to us?
Actually, Shravani, what you said was actually true. The industries are mainly concentrating on how low we can give the product to the customers. They are just thinking that they can make, for example, a product which costs 5 rupees. They want to make it for 3 rupees, but they aren't thinking about the pollution and chemicals they are using and which are changing the climates now. And these people are also feeling that okay, we are getting it for low cost, so we should prefer that. So I think it was completely wrong, which the industries are following currently. What they should do is they should follow particular rules and norms which doesn't harm the society as well as the people, because this climate change is affecting the entire world. You can see that during this year, due to the La Nina effect, the climate change had become worst, and we had experienced a lot of severe heat, and people faced a lot of issues due to the overheat. There are floods, droughts, and the seasons are changing. Irrespective of the seasonal changes, the climate is changing. So I think the corporates should be responsible. So Sirisha, what do you think that what are the norms they should follow to make the proper climate for us?
Yes, I agree with you. The corporates have the main responsibility. They only think about their profits. They do not think about the people and the climate and atmosphere. They always think about their profits. If they are getting the profits, they are ready to do anything. So they release some toxic chemicals into our rivers, seas, etc. Through these, the when the evaporation takes place, then that directly forms clouds, and due to this we get acid rains. In this way our climate is completely damaged. In past, the when it's summer, then it's only summer season. But when it's rainy, there are few rains, but now it's completely damaged. In summer season, we have experienced a lot of heat. So every year the temperature is getting increased, and the rains are also getting increased in some areas, and some areas are completely droughted. So in this way, the corporates have the main responsibility to take the regarding action this to take the action regarding this. What do you think about it, Vasu?
Yes, Sirisha, you're absolutely right. Nowadays, the industrial wastages all are going to the seas, and when I get to Bimli, and in there near a CSP project, they all said, sir, they eating the fishes and there comes diseases and everything. What's about?
All you said is correct. I feel the corporate is a main responsible for the effects which are we facing now, and there is so much change in climate compared to past. Now it's more different. Like in summer, the past in past the summer is like it is only summer, and now we are having rains, and the climate is very changed now.
Those we are those points I agree with those points. First of all, we use our clean our first our awareness.
So this is the where we should take our step to. It's not only up to the government or the corporate systems. It's our responsibility to save our environment too. So let's take a step forward and make our environment safe. Thank you.
Um,
due to many climatic changes is major reason about corporate irresponsibilities, because their irresponsibilities climate changes the surroundings according to your city will affect like floods and acid rains, etc. What is it, Prakash?
The mainly acid rains are occurred by the pollution from the industries like the oil, crude oil. These type of the industries are mostly comes from the these type of industries mostly occurs at the rivers banks rivers, as well as the air pollution and water pollution are at a time. These type of pollutions are occurred to the humans and as well as the animals also. The corporate must be take action about these problems. What is your problem?
Mainly the corporate systems is irresponsibility nowadays due to negligency. Mainly climate changes for the pharma companies, industries, and etc. Something. They are not giving such type of precautions due to the climate changes. What about Rohit?
In my opinion, major reason for climatic changes is pharmaceutical companies. They are due to pharmaceutical companies, air pollution, lot of air pollution and water pollution nearby lakes and rivers, seas are mostly polluted. Uh, so the corporate owners of the pharmaceutical companies should make way for.
As you said, due to these companies, the humans, it is more threatened to the humans and animals. The rivers get polluted, the air polluted. So the companies should responsible to act to take actions to reduce these problems.
Corporate should take responsibility for their companies. Due to their companies, the climate was changing, and their responsibilities and misbehaviors are leading to the natural and climate changes. These are affecting to the common people. They are seeing their profits, but they are not seeing the society, why what the society was going, and they are not thinking about the society and nature. They are only thinking about their profit and developing their industries.
We can make this more reduced by bringing awareness in the people, and uh, consulting to the government and making them corporate to warn them, and we can reduce that their irresponsibilities in their companies, and it can leads to some of the climatic changes maybe less.
For example, you all know about the recent disaster in the Kerala, the all about the landslides. The government choose to grow the tea surfaces, lot of income from the surface of the hills, grow the tea. Lot of income is coming from these type of resources, but they cut the so many years of the big trees, as well as some of the small trees also they cut. By the when the disasters of the occurs, the landslides all the coming under the surface of the hill. These type of problems are faced when the comes to climate changes. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Here we are discussing happens because of corporate societies, and we are all also know about the incident about Taj Mahal, which is firstly to black is brown, which is mainly reason about the corporate society, which is about for the corporate society by the women's. What is your opinion now?
The seasons are affected due to this pollution. We can see in our childhood
in indicate individuals, and they should follow the CSR rules.
Climate change. The corporate sectors about due to the industries.
as you mentioned, the rivers are polluted. In the rivers, we are eating the fishes. Also affected our health also due to this eating.
Live stream now.